Hey everyone, this is Julian from Memory Cards. I'm here with Jake,
Hello.
and we're going to take a look at this Xbox One indie game called Crawl. This came out mid-April, I'd say, and I've played a little bit of it and have had some fun, although I haven't had a chance to play with other people, and this definitely is probably a game you want to play with a couple friends on the same couch as you, or at least in the same room as you. So, as you could probably see, this game has a very distinct style that is pretty obviously emulating the 16-bit era of games. Is that something you're into, Jake? Do you tend to gravitate towards these games in any way by nostalgia or interest?
Um, it depends. Like, a lot of games I find now kind of just tack on this graphical style just to be, just to throw it in there, you know?
Yeah.
But for games like this, it seems like they built this game with the idea of this graphic style.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think
it depends on the game.
Sure. I think that this game kind of nails it, and it sets it apart from games in the same genre that emulate this style or try to get there. You know, I think that they really pulled this off successfully. And we'll just hop into it and kind of explain it as we go. But this basically is a dungeon crawler that's kind of anti-co-op in a way. And by that I mean you're actively trying to prevent the people you're playing with from reaching the end goal and being successful. So the co-op element doesn't extend past being able to play with someone. You're trying to sabotage the people you're playing with at every turn.
Okay.
Right. So what I find also pretty great about this game is that like other roguelike dungeon crawling games, instead of being able to level your character up over time, you're actually leveling up the enemies that you get to play as or that exist in the game. So as you can see here, there's currently 3 that I've unlocked or have access to. And you have your main kind of boss monster. Here's Teok, Murkan, and Guloth. And they each have their kind of, like, you can see at the bottom, their sub-enemies, and then their attribute is 25% trap damage, so on and so forth. We'll pick the werewolf, because werewolves are the sickest. And we'll just, we'll hop in. I think that most of the dungeons are randomly generated. I think it's like a procedurally generated dungeon crawling game, not much unlike like Binding of Isaac or something like that.
Okay.
So this is where the starting area is, and in order to start the game, I mean, obviously I'm playing against bots, so they're just going to sit there until I move on them. But in order to decide who's going to be the first person to start with the crawl, it's like a battle royale, right? So as soon as I whack one of these guys, they're going to start trying to fight me. But
So it's kind of like a dice roll or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just who's lucky enough to kill the other ones, or who has the right skill or whatever. So as you can see, the other bots are now ghosts, and each room I go into, or they're already starting, they can possess these boxes around the room. They can possess traps. Anything they can do to hurt me and prevent me from going on.
So this seems like this would be good to play like with 4 or 3 other people. Like this seems like a good almost party game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that that's where the most fun with this game probably lies, is playing with other people. And while you know, obviously here I am playing single player, I can't see the replayability unless you know, you have a couple friends to play with.
Yeah, I feel like that's where most of the meat, I guess, of the game would be.
Sure.
With this, because like everybody you play with, they'll have different play styles, and it'll just be a different play every time.
Yeah.
So, explain the point of this game again. It's that they will try and prevent you from getting as far as you can.
Right. So in each dungeon, the goal. See, I'm dead now. Now I'll be a ghost, and I can possess traps and become enemies and pick up boxes and throw them across the room.
Okay.
But the goal is to be the human player and to reach the boss of the dungeon, kill the boss, and then so on and so forth. So in each room you go into here, there are these pentagrams on the floor that you can possess and then become an enemy. And I think it's random. I know that there's like a pool of monsters it draws from. But as you saw there, like I didn't choose to be this nasty little leech thing. It just chose that for me. And this little leech has it shoots like a spiny little arrow out of it, not doing much damage. And as there,
so each character or each enemy that you can be, they'll have their own different play style and stuff.
Right. So, well, each enemy has their own like pool of monsters, right? So, for example, like the werewolf person I'm playing as now should have different monsters than the other ones. And what's cool is that at the end of each round, you're actually upgrading the monsters, not the human characters, and you're upgrading the things that that you can spawn in, and hopefully we'll reach an end. So so here's the end here, so we'll see it now, the upgrade screen, which is I think the coolest part of this game for sure. So you can see here I can upgrade these to be different things. And it looks a little chaotic, but I have Wrath, I guess, is the currency of this game, and I can upgrade my little ghoulie with a spear into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I can continue upgrading him. I can try to upgrade some of the other stuff. And so, that's where the fun lies, is upgrading your monsters from floor to floor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the goal that I'm going to try to accomplish here is to be the one to kill the boss at the end. But
so, a PC is the human character right now.
Right, and I'm possessing the trap that's in the right.
So once you kill him, it'll go back to you being the human?
That's right. So as soon as he dies by my hand, I have to be the one that kills him.
Okay.
Of course.
It doesn't just have a fixed order.
No. So not only are you trying to best the human character, but you're also trying to be the first one of the ghosts to kill the human character.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty healthy balance. I mean, I've noticed that the time in between, like there being a human character and there being a ghost, like you don't spend too much time as one thing, right? Like there's a lot of variety. See, I'm already back to being the human character, so.
Yeah.
But as you get farther into the dungeon, the enemies obviously become more difficult.
Harder and harder.
Yeah, because everyone's leveling up their monsters. So the more you play, the harder it gets to stay a human.
And how many floors does it take to get to the boss?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's many. Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many it takes.
I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of like Dark Souls a little bit.
I can see why.
The humanity regained.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that phrase is like it definitely harkens to Dark Souls in a way.
Yeah.
Because that is such an integral part of the Dark Souls series, is having humanity. But Yeah, I mean, I could see why. Definitely similar in wording, but beyond that, I don't think there's much there.
And how much did this game cost? Like $15?
Yeah, it wasn't much. Probably about 15, I'd say. You know, to me, if you're someone who plays more single player games and isn't looking for like a cooperative experience, this game probably isn't going to be something that interests you. You're probably going to...
Well, to be honest, from what I've seen so far, this seems like a game that people should just have in their library for when a group of friends come over or something, you know what I mean? Like, this seems like a game that I would play with some friends in place of, like, the Jackbox party games.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to shake things up a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm certainly not upset about having this game in my inventory should the time arise. It just isn't likely a game I would just pick up and play on my own.
Yeah, like this does seem like a game that people should just have just on the off chance that you're gonna have a group of people over.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it doesn't seem as difficult as it may look. Like, it seems like somebody who doesn't have that much experience with games would be able to pick it up.
Oh, for sure. You know, to be honest, a lot of it is just button mashing, and it can get so chaotic that it certainly, even for an experienced gamer, feels like just chaotic button pushing, you know?
Yeah.
So I can totally see that. So I think when you collect these ectoplasm stuff, if you collect enough of it, you can summon little followers that will help you kill the enemies.
Like little followers when you're in your human form?
No, when you're a ghost. So there's
okay.
they would be different than the ones that you can summon when you're at the little what do we call it? The little things on the ground. The pentagram.
Okay.
They're different than that, and they're definitely not as strong. So now I'm at the point where I'm getting killed pretty quickly because of how strong the monsters are.
So I was actually going to ask, is there any way to upgrade your human form?
As far as I can see, the only way is through the shop, which is where we're here now.
Okay.
You can buy better weapons, which carry over. You know, you don't lose them when you die per round.
Yes.
So, as far as I know, that's the only way to really upgrade your human character is going into the shop and spending the gold that you earn. But I think that the value of this game really is in the pure chaos that can develop over time. You know, as more and more things are on screen,
Totally.
becomes super colorful. It's just kind of like a feast for the eyes. So we'll see if we can get maybe another floor or so. But
okay, so there's weapons to buy and, you know, potions and upgrade, or like rings and
yeah, you can
accessories.
get little accessories to help you in some ways, that increase certain attributes, or potions. You know, you can restore your health there. And you know, you need to gain, and I think you have to gain. If I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to gain enough levels to have access to the boss. And you might be able to access the final boss as soon as like level 10. And by level 10, I don't mean like floor number 10, but character level 10.
Yeah.
So the green ghost is currently level 10. So they would have access to the boss floor, I think, at this point. I'll try to upload or upgrade this little rat. I've spent some of my wrath on this other stuff. Do you think I should go for the rat, or do you think I should upgrade these guys?
I would just upgrade the big looking guy at the bottom, to be honest.
Alright, I'm gonna focus on this one and see.
Because that guy looks sick.
Okay.
You could probably upgrade the rat with the rest.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll go with the werewolf looking.
Oh, there's 2 different paths.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm one short of the that thing. Yeah, so there's definitely some variety.
Yeah. So it's probably every 5th floor that you go to where there's a boss.
Could be. You know, I'm not too familiar. I think when I played previously, I spent maybe 30 minutes or so messing around. And I did eventually access the boss. And I think that as soon as you hit level 10, you can go there. I could be wrong about that, but we'll see. If I'm almost level 10, so we'll see if I can reach there before dying to these things. Let's see. I want to find a shop because I haven't upgraded my little human guy. I've spent more time being a ghost, so
Yeah.
I haven't been able to upgrade my human character at all.
So is it possible to just run away from the enemies?
So no. When you go into a new room that has
pentagram?
a pentagram, they're gonna spawn in, and you have to defeat them before you can leave.
Oh, okay.
So I think somehow I got poisoned because my guy keeps stopping to throw up, which is a problem. I'm definitely gonna need to fix that. And it's actually probably gonna end up killing me because this is going pretty poorly. And I might make it. No, I'm probably done for.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No, I'm done. Well, at least I reached level 10, and I got a
Yeah.
health upgrade. I think
Well, you did it.
Okay, cool. So let's see if I can find a shop or something where I can. This is a bed. Can I sleep in bed? Oh, just give me some money.
Doesn't seem like you're having good luck finding a room.
No.
A shop, rather.
No, this is going very badly. And I just got killed there, so. Well, at least now I'll have another chance at killing the human character and getting full health again.
Yeah.
So, let's see if I can. There we go. I got the big boy. That's what I was hoping for.
Ooh.
And he is gonna do some major damage.
He looks like a strong man.
Yeah, he's no joke. Oh, I thought. Wait. I'm confused at what's happening now because I thought I was the one who got the humanity there, but I guess I didn't. That sucks.
Wait, I thought you were, because aren't what?
Yeah, I'm not
That's
sure
weird.
what happened there, but I guess the third CPU player ended up getting the humanity. He stole my kill.
Wow, kill stealer.
He got the kill cam.
So, like, final thoughts on this? Like, would you say that it's definitely a game best played with people in the same room as you? Because there's no online play with this right now.
Yeah, unfortunately there isn't online co-op. I hope that's something that eventually will be available.
I believe I read that the devs wanted to put an online co-op, but it was just hard to do because I believe that there's only 2 people in their dev team.
Wow, yeah, I think I had seen this game at E3, and I played a little bit of it there, and I remember them being a small team, but so that's understandable. It'd be really great if this had online co-op for sure, but unfortunately at this time it's just local play. So we're actually a human again, so I think should be able to.
You should sneak back to that shop.
Where was that shop? Do you think I can?
I think it was down.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So here's the. I actually just noticed that they're giving me notifications for where their shop is. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So let's see. I can get the Mystic Battle Axe or the Magic Sword.
I would get the magic
Yeah, I'm
sword.
gonna hook myself up with that. Cadaver Burst. Vile magic infects your monsters when killed. Oh, so these are stuff that you can buy for your monsters. Clutches
Oh,
hand your
that's
monster
pretty
kills.
cool.
That's cool. I don't need any of that right now, though. Replaces dodge roll. Advance roll. So pressing B does your roll.
I would definitely get the advanced roll then.
You think so?
Yeah.
Or do you think I should go with the fetid discharge to emit a putrid sludge?
I don't know. The dodge roll seems like something that would be very beneficial.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. What's this? The Golem's Tears. Vitality? No, I'm gonna skip that. All right, let's go see if we can fight the boss thing. And so this is where we travel to the final boss.
Ghidorah?
Ghidorah. Oh shit.
Is that him there?
No, that can't be him. What? I'm not sure what's happening here. I tried to hit this guy, but
Looks like a tiny little slimy man. Oh my god. He looked like he took out a bunch of your health though.
yeah, he's horrid. Oh wow. Okay, so it looks like the ghost players can possess the head of.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, the different heads. This is different than the boss I played previously.
Oh crap, he has a lot of health
Yeah,
too.
he does. I'm sure that those are multiple bars of health. Well, maybe not. I cut off one of his heads, and I think I'm doing a lot of damage to him. I think I'm actually.
This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. Get up on the Hydra's back!
I think I just killed it. Yeah. Now I just gotta take out
Hell
the
yeah.
individual heads, and we're good to go. Oh, actually, I might die here. I didn't realize I was losing so much health. So I.
Don't forget your advanced dodge roll.
Oh, damn. I almost had it. Alright, well, that is, that's all. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below.